Yeah, we are almost live. Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Last Thursday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your own business. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Sebastian, I see you on Instagram. Welcome. If you're joining me on Facebook, yes, Jenny, how are you? Welcome. Throw some comments. We are currently live on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. So, this is the last Thursday of the year, you guys. Wow, can you believe it? We have reached almost the end of 2023. I don't know how the year went for you. I don't know how it went for me. For me to know, for you to find out. I don't know how the year went for you. I'm pretty sure you got a few ideas for the following year. Samir, namaste. How are you, man? So I'm sure you got a few ideas of, hey, I want to do this. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I don't want to do that in 2024. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I know about me. I know that I've made like 30 resolutions over the years, right? Maybe like 3 or 4 a year, right? And then I don't do any of them, honestly. That's the truth. I end up like not doing them, right? Because you kind of forget, right? You kind of just kind of vapors off into the air, like thin air, you know? So I just, you know, um, I think this is my third year. I want to say this is my third year. Yeah. Well, wait, it gets a lot better. 30 years over the year, right? 3 or 4 per year, but I haven't completed them. 3 years ago, I came up with this idea. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do resolutions. You know, like I haven't completed, I haven't been able to check off. Okay, maybe one. I think I've been able to check off one resolution of all the resolutions. You know what I mean? I think one, not even two. I can't think of two. One, right? So I don't know about you. Maybe you've like checked all of them off. Or, yeah. Hey, by the way, if you like this stuff, share it now. Like, don't share it yet. You know, tag people now. Let them get it. You know, come on now. And drop your ideas down. Like, I want to know. Hey, has like resolutions worked for you? The reason why I check that way is because I check my phone because we're live on YouTube as well. So that's why I check there. You know, so maybe the resolutions have worked for you, maybe they haven't, but they have not for me. So here's what I have done. Now, the reason before I tell you what I do, but the reason why I feel like the resolutions don't really work, one of the one of the main reasons is that they kind of vapor off into the thin air, right? They don't really stick around. You don't remember them. Like, let's say, for example, it just becomes an everyday thing. Like, for example, you say, you know what, I'm not going to smoke anymore, right? And then you don't smoke for 3 days, and then you pick up that cigarette, and it's all over again. And then you just kind of forget, right? Or I'm going to go to the gym, and then you don't. Like you forget, right? It just it doesn't stick, right? So what I wanted something that would that would stay hot throughout the year. right? Like if I thought about it, it would get me going, excited again, like if I were just at the beginning of the year setting a new resolution. That's what I wanted, right? Never do resolutions. They don't, yeah. See, they don't really like work with a lot of people. So it's like I wanted something that would keep the fire, keep that, when you're like a week away from the New Year's, you got this all these massive things you want to get done, right? Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna like become the president of the world in 2024, and then 3 days after, you're like, I'm gonna snooze this alarm, like you don't even get out of it. But so before you're all excited, and then the hype goes away. But I wanted something that excitement week before the new year, like that excitement keep it going for the whole entire year. And what I thought about, I'm like, what could bring that about, right? And I came up with an idea that I call what if statements, right? What if statements. So let's say, for example, your um, resolution is to, I don't know, lose weight. See, my resolution, that doesn't make any sense because I have to gain weight. But let's say your resolution is to lose weight, right? And you're like, "Ugh, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to go to the gym January 1st. You pack up your bag, you got all your gear set up, you got your brand new shoes and socks, you got your phone is charged, you're like ready to go, right? And then you just kind of taper off, right? So, you say, yeah, my new resolution is I want to work out. I'm going to work out. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to, do this, right? But what if instead of saying my New Year resolution is, what if you said, what if I lost 10 pounds in the first couple months of this year? What if, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that too. What if I actually show up for business every day for half an hour? What if I actually eat better? What if that question, what if, would make you think about what would happen if you were to do that? And because of our experiences and what we've learned over the years, it tracks you to the good, right? It doesn't, you're not going to think about what if I went to the gym, 3 times a week for the first month. What if I did that? It's not going to take you to a place where it's going to end up saying, oh, I'm going to gain another 30 pounds. That's not where it takes you. You see what I'm saying? It takes you to somewhere else. What would happen if I lost 10 pounds? And then your mind starts thinking about all the stuff that's going to happen, right? So you're going to think about, oh, yeah, if I did that, what if, right? Now, here's the thing. Let's say that what if statement kind of vapors off, kind of gets, right? Just, yeah, I am impressed that you remember. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna bring my jar too. But I revealed my word of the year on Monday. Obviously first of the year. But let's say, for example, if you were to think about your resolution in June, right? Let's say, oh my goodness, my New Year resolution was to go to the gym, lose some weight. That was my New Year resolution. Oh, so lazy about that. I didn't do that, right? That would be thinking you in June if you had a resolution. But if you were to go with a what if statement, let's say you didn't do anything, and then June comes up and you're thinking, oh, well, what if I went to the gym this past 6 months? What if I actually did something? What if I start now? My what if statement. See that what if statement, it's going to start having you to think about things all over again, right? It's not going to be like a discouragement when you talk about a resolution because you just don't stick to them. But what if statement, it's like a, what if I were to do that? And it gives you the opportunity to start right then. Doesn't have to be January 1st or the beginning of the year. When you say what if, you're like, oh, well, what if I were to do it right now? What if I were to get started right now? Right? So your what if statements become your go-to statements instead of having resolutions that don't really work. Hello, what's up? It's you on Instagram. So I'm gonna give you some example. I just kind of wrote some stuff down for the live, but I'm gonna kind of clean up my list. See, like you can just have like what if statements. Do you see that stuff? You know, what if, and I have it on top. What if statements, right? You see some of them. What if I read 10 pages of a book daily? What if I gave to foster care? That's my thing, right? What if I did to Wealth Wednesday? So when you have a what if statement, it gives you a thing where like you just you can start right there. It's not like a feeling of disappointment or shame. Oh, I didn't stick to my resolution. Shame on me. And then you start beating yourself up like it's, you know, versus the what if, it can get you generated, get you going right then. You can make a decision, and that what if well, again, and here's the thing, whether you do it right at the beginning of the year, or whether you do it in June or March or in May, what's going to happen is that no matter when you think about your what if statement, it's going to take you to that good place again. It's not going to take you to a place of guilt, right? It's going to say, what if I started my workout now, right? It's not going to say, oh my goodness, it's not going to take you there. It's going to say, well, I still have some time. I can still, plug in 3 times a week or twice a week, right? So your what if statements, I feel like it's going to give you more of a encouragement versus a discouragement coming from a New Year resolution. Some of you are thinking, what the heck is Jenny talking about? The jar. So I'm going to talk about this in detail, but I have a gratitude jar that I put in. So my award for 2023 was impact. I did this. It's like a protein shake jar, and then I put in my. I just grabbed a bunch. I put in every day. I take a 3x5 card. I write down what I'm grateful for that day, put the date, and then stick it in here, right? And I do this every day, right? And then you end up with something like this, right? And I got 5 jars. This is going to be my 5th jar, so it's going to be 5 years. So that's my that was my word for 2023 impact, and I have picked my word for 2024. I'll reveal that to you for 2024 on Monday. Monday actually marks my 5th year of doing lives. So I'm gonna do a review. I'm gonna do hopefully some cool stuff. I haven't thought about it yet, but it's gonna be 5 years. But yeah, so hopefully this helps you with your resolutions or what if statements. Hey, if you're doing what if statements, humor me. Throw me a couple of what if statements that you're going to set up for the 2024 and drop them in the comments. Don't be shy. Be brave. Come on. Be loud and proud. Let's go. And with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate every one of you guys. 2023 is almost out. Let's go with a bang and let's start 2024 with a bang right off the gate. And those are my intentions for 2024. And I picked the perfect word for it. And yeah, so if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love, tag a couple of people. For my peeps on Instagram, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining live. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your online business. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again.